rebuilding. The catastrophic failure, a new start. Physically, mentally, our careers, our businesses. Step back, first step, next step. The driver in me just wants to get it done tomorrow. We'll do this, do that, let's move this, where are we at with this? You build some confidence, build some self-esteem, start to feel better about yourself. The Silverback Blueprint Podcast, a show for men over 40 who focus on getting stronger, staying motivated, building discipline, creating a community, and becoming truly happy. Hey guys, and welcome to episode 30 of the Silverback Blueprint Podcast. Today I want to talk about training partners, who your training partner is. Do you have a training partner? Is one necessary? What are the benefits of a training partner? What are the negatives of a training partner? Every so many episodes, I do like to do an episode on just training and just, because that's a big part of what we do and what we promote. The getting stronger physically is the roadmap, I think, to getting stronger mentally and emotionally. So the key is, what do we do to make sure that we get our asses to the gym? What are different ways to maintain accountability? What are different ways to make sure that, we get there and get going even when we don't want to? And I find, one of the things that I like to do a lot is have a training partner. And for me, a training partner isn't about, them being as strong as me or stronger or being leaner than me, although that's not hard. It's about who can I train with that I like training with, that we're going to get a good workout in, but at the same time, matters that I show up and that they show up. And I think that to me is one of the big secrets that's helped me, especially over the summer here, spend more time in the gym actually working out. So lately I've been hitting Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and then a little bit of Saturday in between walks and stuff. And having incorporated that over the summer after coming back from Europe, in June, I probably had some of the most consistent training. I backed off the heavy stuff, focusing on the bodybuilding, the strengthening, the overall balance and training. And again, hey, let's get 30 days in, let's get beyond that. So here we are, end of August. So I've got June, July, and August, and I've been pretty consistent with it overall. And that in itself is again, one of the big important things is getting consistent, maintaining momentum, moving forward. Look back, and it's 20 workouts I've done for legs. Well, my legs are better, and my back is better, and I'm more balanced overall. Oh, and healthier and all that cool stuff, that kind of thing happening. So that training partner is for me is a big key factor. You don't want to have just anybody as a training partner. So as I said earlier, having a fit and a gel is important. But at the same token, realizing that when you're there working out, it's working out. We have good conversations in between, but let's get some good workouts in as well. And then being there for someone else, we'll often do more for someone else than we will for ourselves. So I think that's another valuable part of having a training partner. I was going to say personal training, and that's another venue or method to have better accountability and learn things and be pushed. Another thing you can do, and we have this at the gym as well, is we have the small group, the boot camps, and the semi-private sessions where it's 1 to 4 people working out together. Again, similar levels and likes and interests and goals. So again, the power of the group, the power of the community is super important. So it's like taking a training partner and then obviously multiplying it by 2, 3, 4, or a small class where there's 12 to 15 people. You walk in and you're more comfortable and you're like, hey, let's go work out. How about that last one? That almost killed me. I know I'm back for another one. You get some of that cool interaction happening. So it's a lot more rewarding and being a part of something than it is to, for me, with the big clubs where you walk in and you're just a number and you're kind of doing your own thing. To me, that doesn't work for me, and that doesn't work for the type of client that we attract. Hasn't worked for them. So, having that accountability and that group waiting for you, or that, positivity session, you look at it that way where you enjoy being there for an hour. No one enjoys burpees and prowlers, but at the end of it, the sense of accomplishment, the sense of camaraderie, the sense of just being together. But you know what? The sense of being seen and being heard and being being acknowledged is super, super powerful. And I find, especially these days where we're cocooning a lot more, or, we talked about before, where we're so wrapped up in trying to improve ourselves, and the unhappiness and that emptiness we feel inside, we feel really fucking lonely. So that's all those things that make a huge difference, and having that sense of belonging and community that's super, super powerful once that happens. And, not everyone's going to be the gregarious, hey, what's going on? Some people come in and they're quiet, and they'll say hi. And if you talk to them, they'll talk to you and stuff. But, for them, that's their comfort zone, but they're still part of something. Right? Not everyone is going to be the life of the party, but you still need the people that love being around it to come around it as well too, to add something to it as well. So that to me is super important. So, the training partner, someone that counts on you and someone that you count on, all of a sudden there's a lot more emotional importance for that session, and you don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it for a variety of reasons, which is fantastic to move you towards your goals and getting better and senses of, accomplishing things and stuff. So if you don't use a training partner right now, ask yourself why. And maybe you're super lone wolf and I can train at 2:15 today and next thing it's 11:30 a.m. tomorrow. I understand that, but that's where it's cool if you train in a facility, like what we have going on at Hostile, where even if you're not training with someone, when you walk in there, you're comfortable and you know people and it's a great atmosphere. Well, that's got a tremendous amount of value. And to me, that's really important. We talked earlier about, why I think my gym's the best. Well, it's because that's where I love training. So it's the best for me. Right. So when I walk in there, no matter who I walk into, I'm very pleased to see them, and we're going to have a great workout. And, I know that if I need a spot, someone's going to take care of it. And if they need a spot, we're going to be there for them, and we can have a joke or two. We can work hard. If they need help with something, there's so much more to it overall, so that even if you don't have the training partner, you kind of have like many training partners when you have an atmosphere like that where you can be at. So I know I have a lot of listeners, 5, from all over the country, Ontario, that train at a couple different gyms. So, I hear it a lot. Oh, Kurt, I wish you had a gym here, and I wish you had a gym there. And I get it, right? But at the end of the day, you can find another cool place to train, right? And that's what part of your searching should be, is where am I going to find a place that's going to motivate me, keep me accountable, but then I'm going to enjoy being part of. And like I said earlier, right? A lot of specialty gyms, like what we got, like to tend to bash on the big gyms. If you fucking love the Y where you live, then train at the Y. If it's got a lot of the things that you like and are important for you, and you find that it keeps you accountable and you're happy there, then fucking go. That's where you should be going. Never close your mind to other situations. Try out other gyms. That's why we have a 1-week trial for $1 at the hangar, so people can come and try what it's about. So it's hard to show someone everything that you're doing. It's hard for that person to take it all in. So, spend a week with us. Get 2 or 3 workouts in. You'll know a lot more about the facility, the people in it, the owners, the team, yourself, so that you can make a decision as to what's going on. I have guys and girls that, will come in from the west end, the other end of town, in a 45-minute drive, and they'll come in on Saturdays because they love the gym, but they can only get on Saturdays, and they pay a drop-in. We just ran a powerlifting meet, and I had people coming in from Sudbury, Nova Scotia, because they like the meets, they like who we are, they like what we do, and they have a great time. Well, that's pretty powerful. That's pretty exciting. But then when you get those experiences of things you like, much like with visualization that we were talking about earlier, do the same thing. Try out other gyms and other facilities or other workout regimes, and you might just discover something that you never thought you would like, right? And you wouldn't have known if you hadn't tried it. So to me, that's super important. Keep seeking out different things and seeing what it's all about, so you can get different exposures to different things. You might turn around and just fall in love with Zumba, and you're in there every day and you're rocking it and stuff like that. Of course, you're not going to tell any of your friends, right? But at the end of the day, if that really made you happy, then do it. We laugh at at different styles of training, and part of it's just our insecurities, or it's just something we would never do, right? But just, some people like to say, well, I see people that train there and they never make any changes. Hey, I got guys and girls that train in my facility that don't make a lot of changes because that's not what's important for them, right? So at the end of the day, if you think you want to try Zumba, grab a Groupon somewhere and go try Zumba, see what it's all about, right? Same thing if it's whatever you want to get into, whatever you think you might be interested in, go out there and try it, right? At least you know. We get the same thing with training programs. What's the best way to increase your bench? There's some fundamentals that make a big difference, but really the best way is to try different programs and then see how it goes. But really what's important is that you try it in earnest, right? Give it its 4 weeks, 6 weeks, 12 weeks, whatever it is, right? Be honest with that. Be honest with your effort into it, and then make an evaluation as to how good it was, right? I don't know how many times I hear people, I bought this program and, it didn't work for me. And I'm like, hey, let me see your training journal. Let me see what the workouts look like. I didn't do this and I did that. Bottom line is they didn't fucking do it. But rather than admit to themselves or someone else that, hey, I'm an asshole and I didn't do what I said I was going to do, they blame the program. They blame the facility. They blame the supplement didn't work. We sell supplements. If you take a good creatine, you take a good pre-workout and some good protein, you're going to get some great gains and some changes and stuff like that, right? But no one is going to get anything from it if they don't use it and they don't train with it and stuff, right? So at the end of the day, it drives me crazy when people go to the, different places that are, marketing products and stuff, but have that honest conversation with yourself and, wherever you're going and saying, hey, listen, what do I really need and what's going to make a big difference, right? And then honestly, follow it for 30 days. What's 30 days of your fucking life, right? Give it a go. Be earnest with it. Be consistent, right? And focus and follow through on your training, your nutrition, whatever you do. And then come out on the other side and said, hey, you know what? I tried this paleo diet. I tried the keto diet. I tried eating less carbs. And if you honestly tried it for 30 days, guess what? You're going to get some changes and some results. Right? If you tried it and I didn't like this and I don't like that, and you start putting all these excuses forward, well, at the end of the day, you didn't do it. So don't blame it, right? Blame yourself and be honest with yourself and stuff. So again, right? Digressed a little bit there. Training partner, good. Work out hard, good. Find a place that you're going to be welcomed and you're going to feel that you're part of something. And I tell you what, you're going to have better workouts. You're going to be a lot more consistent and you're going to get better results. That's all I want to say about that today, guys. Head on over to iTunes, leave us a 5-star review, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, tell people about the podcast, make them join it. And email me if you have any questions, kurthaas@gmail.com, and I'll talk to you guys later.